The jury is still on lunch, so let's get caught up. Ventura testified that she fell in love with Combs' real personality. Defense attorney Anna Estavo asked Ventura what made her fall in love with Combs, prompting Ventura to say that she hadn't thought about it in a while. The beginning of the relationship was really, we spoke about it already. It was really fast paced, scary. But the more I spent time with him and got to know him, his real personality, at least what I thought was his real personality, and I liked what it was, she explained. When asked about what about his personality she liked, Ventura said in the beginning of their relationship, he was very sweet and attentive. Ventura also described Combs as having a charismatic, big personality that everyone really loved. Anna Estavo asked Ventura a series of questions about how she had earned the trust of Combs and about how she wanted to make him happy. And to make him happy, you told him that you wanted to do freak offs? Estavo asked, referring to the drug fueled sex performances Combs had arranged. There's a lot more to it than that, Ventura responded. Ventura did request a quick break, and the jury reviewed text messages between her and Combs while they were dating during that time. Also, during the break that Ventura requested, defense attorney Karen Friedman Agnifilio, who is married to Combs' attorney Mark Agnifilio, was at a divider and conferring with 5 attorneys from the defense team. She was speaking the longest with Estavo, who's been doing the cross-examination. Earlier, Combs gave her a heart-shaped hand gesture to Agnifilio's mother, who was seated beside her. Yes, same one representing Luigi Mangione. Ventura returned to the witness stand. The jury saw more sexually graphic text messages between Ventura and Combs that was exchanged in August of 2009. The messages are a continuation of texts that were shown before. And Ventura is continued to be cross-examined by the defense team. The text came as they were planning a freak-off in which Combs called the drug-fueled sex performances, as he called freak-offs, that he called the sex-fueled performances that he orchestrated. The jury saw another message exchange between Combs and Ventura from August 2009, where she talked about wanting more pills and deleting a video. In the text, Ventura asked Combs if he had any more pills. Ventura testified that she was using opiates like Norco around the time these messages were sent. In the same text messages, Ventura also mentioned deleting a video, but she testified that she wasn't sure what kind of video she was referring to in the messages and couldn't be sure it was a freak-off recording. Additional updates will be in part 2 that will be linked in the comments. Part 2. Ventura testified it was fair to say that she was a celebrity in her right by the time she was 21 years old. Combs brought other celebrities to her 21st birthday, which was held at a nightclub in Las Vegas, she said. When defense attorney Anna Estavo asked Ventura how a 21-year-old could attract celebrity guests, Ventura said, "That was all him. I didn't know them." Ventura testified during the prosecution's direct examination that she ran away when Combs kissed her for the first time at her 21st birthday. Ventura testified that she met Combs through Ryan Leslie, a music producer that she dated for about 3 years, beginning when she was 18 or 19. Leslie was about 10 years older than her, Ventura said, meaning Combs was the second older man she dated at that point. Ventura and Combs had a platonic relationship when she first signed to his company, Bad Boy Records, she confirmed. He supported her after a bad TV performance, and that meant a lot to her, she said. Following her 21st birthday, Ventura said she wanted to join Combs on a trip to Miami, but she was also still dating Leslie, so she testified that she used a flyer for an event as an excuse to go on the trip. The jury viewed text messages between Ventura and Combs from December 2009 that Ventura confirmed reflected the open communication between them. She told defense attorney Anna Estavo that at the time she felt comfortable expressing her needs to Combs over participating in Frankoff's drug-fueled sexual performances orchestrated by Combs. In 2009, Ventura wrote in a message that she needed to feel safe like home and to be more open with the things we do in bed. She continued, the last time was a mistake, but since he made me feel a little dirty and grimy as opposed to sexual and spontaneous, that's the only reason why I go back and forth in my mind with wanting and not wanting to do it. Ventura wrote that when we used to freak off when we were so in love, there were no questions asked. But she did feel like that some level of love anymore, at least. She did not feel that same level of love anymore, at least. The jury then saw an email that Ventura sent to Combs in October 2007, a few weeks after her 21st birthday party. Ventura testified that the email demonstrates open communication between her and Combs, but said it was usually a one-way street. She said that she would send messages being open about her feelings more often than he would. She also testified yesterday during her direct examination that she and Combs agreed to settle the civil lawsuit that she filed against the music mogul in 2023 for $20 million. The defense raised the subject again today, with Estavo asking Ventura if she thought it would be fair to say Combs' career was ruined after the lawsuit became public. I could understand that, yeah, Ventura said. Part 3 will be in the comments. Part 3. Ventura confirmed that she and then boyfriend Combs had conversations about the swingers lifestyle, and eventually she saw it in person at the sex clubs they went to. Defense attorney Anna Estavo asked if the freak-offs were related to the swingers lifestyle. Related in a sexual way? Yeah, Ventura said, but they're very different. Ventura testified that she didn't remember any of Combs' employees walking in while they were having a freak-off, and she said she never talked to any of his staff about them. Ventura said she definitely didn't want his employees to know about them. Ventura said Combs' assistants would often set up the hotel rooms before a freak-off, and they would at times come in a hotel room while they were staying there, but, she added, she doesn't have a specific recollection of a staff member in the room when she was actively in a freak-off with Combs and an escort. Ventura acknowledged that she never told her friends about the freak-offs. Who would? Ventura confirmed her previous testimony that Combs would frequently call her incessantly if she didn't answer the phone. She said there were a million things that could trigger this, and she gave an example of not telling him where she was. Anna Estavo, the defense attorney, asked why she thought Combs was concerned about this. Bitch, turn around and ask your fucking client. Ask this goofy motherfucker right here. I think because he would assume I was cheating, she testified, but added that he would call her for other reasons too. He was insecure and abusive. He was an abuser. While she was being questioned by prosecutors, Ventura testified that Combs had strong opinions about her physical appearance and controlled what she wore. We went over this, Gustavo. But yeah, confirm it in the minds of the jurors. Ventura said during cross-examination that she would send him photos of her clothing. Do you believe Mr. Combs has good taste? Gustavo asked. I think he does, yeah, Ventura responded. Gustavo also asked Ventura if she thought Combs had an impact on fashion and culture. Ventura agreed he did. The fuck? He's not a stylist. Like at all. I guess. The defense says it will try to finish Ventura's cross-examination by tomorrow. They stated this before breaking for lunch. And currently, they are on their way back from lunch, speaking of the jury. So, any further updates from the day, I will bring it to you. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments.